Hi everyone, welcome back to Scan Models with me, your host Mike, and today we've got Build Your Own E.T. the Extraterrestrial, issue number 5 here, and this issue is quite lovely because, as you know, I love me electrics, and in here we've got the servo motor for the eyes. So there really is not a lot to do in this issue. We don't actually get to power this up at this stage. As you can see, we're just going to be basically test fitting some of the parts, and this is basically going to be one of the motors which in the previous issue I did show you that it would sit in the back of the head. That's my predictions. I could be wrong on that, but as you can see, there's not going to be an awful lot to do in this issue, but they have already sent out the third pack, so I can't wait to get that and see what we've got to do in that one. But as you can see, there's the servo motor for the eyes. So first things first, we'll get this right the way down as best as we can. This is the little contraption that we got, and this is basically the servo motor eye mount, if you like. And as you can see, this is a little hole which is basically where the motor is going to sit, and then the wire, I suspect, will feed down here. And we are provided with 2 rods, or 2 pins if you like. These are going to be to hold the cogs into place. And what's going to happen first of all, we've got 3 holes, so we've got 1, 2 and 3. And what you want to do is you want to put the first one, as you can see, just in the hole here, and we're going to put the second one into the second hole, which is going to feed into the next one, as you can see. So then you'll have this one free and that one free. Next, we get provided with 2 different types of cogs. As you can see, these will be interlocking so that they can turn together. One's got a flat edge and then one's got like a little ridge to it. And we're going to be using the one that's got the little ridge to it. First of all, that's going to go over there and sit down here. We haven't been provided with any grease. Sometimes when we're dealing with cogs and stuff, we do get a little piece of, in a packet of like grease that sometimes helps with the cogs and stuff. But they haven't provided it in this stage. It could come up in another stage. But as you can see, the next one's going to go over that. And you can see that it interlocks with this little tiny one that's sitting on the pole here. So eventually what will happen is you see that will turn round for us. So it looks pretty damn cool, doesn't it? So this is like the functioning for the eyes, and we're gearing up to get next to that part. Now, we do actually get provided with the motor, as you can see, and we've got this lovely connection on the back here. I suspect we'll be testing that up in a later issue. What we want to do is we want to feed this cog onto the little cog that's there, so it all links up, because that motor is going to be making these turn round. And we want to have the motor so that the wires at the bottom are at the bottom, and we're going to feed the connection through this little gap here. So that's going to feed through the little gap here, and we're going to feed that as best as we can through there. There is a little piece of sticky tape, so obviously once the wires are in place, position the motor, which is what we're doing. I don't know if they want us to peel that off at the moment. It does feel like a sticker, but I'm not too sure at this moment. There's no direction on it saying that we have to move that at the moment, so I'm going to leave that for the minute. But I suspect once we get a bit more in, that's going to be helping for that to stay in place, because otherwise the motor's going to vibrate and it's going to dislodge somewhere. So as you can see, that's going to be locked into there, and then it eventually, because it's not powered up yet, you see how the motor, the cog is sort of linked into this one, and then once the motor's going round, it will turn this one here, and then that cog will turn this one here, and so on and so on. And as you can see, if we just hold that up carefully, we've got the wires coming out the bottom here, and that's all ready to be connected up to E.T.'s eyes, which is going to be really, really beautiful done. As you can see, nice, quick, easy issue there. I suspect we'll be put in a case and some other bits of cog here. There's 2 obvious holes here for perhaps another few cogs. I suspect another one of these poles and then a cog there, and then obviously we've got 3 screw holes so that we can put the casing on and encase that all in. That's for E.T. issue number. That looks really, really lovely, doesn't it? But that is the end of this issue, guys. A nice, quick, lovely issue, and nice to get some electronics in, gearing up ready to put in the head of E.T. And that is issue number 5. If you want to get this build for yourself, head over to Fan Home or check out the link in my description. It'll take you right over to Fan Home's website where you can build this for yourself. and we will be getting issues 6, 7, 8 and 9 very soon, along with our first free gift that's whizzing its way through the network as I speak, so we should be getting that fairly soon. As I said, there might be a breather, a bit of a break now until we get the next shipment, but once that shipment's in, we'll do that back to every week on a Monday. Thanks so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing, liking, sharing, and all the wonderful things that you do. If you want to get this for yourself, or maybe this is not for you and you fancy another collection, they do all sorts of Dartford collections. Head over to Fanhome. You never know, there may be something there that you'd like to build. But anyway, until then, thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, share, subscribe if you haven't done so already. Tap that notification bell, that'll give you a notification when the next video is up on the channel, and we'll see you next Monday, hopefully fingers crossed, for the next issue. If it doesn't arrive by then, it will be the Monday after. But until then, take care and we'll see you soon. Bye.